Right. This is where all that struggling has led to. No one else said this would be the outcome. But she clung on to hope nonetheless. This time I told you the end of the story. The conclusion. This is an ending where everything is in vain, and delving deeper will only lead to more suffering. The climax of a story where one person is forced to kill another, where they must become a murderer. Spoilers. Gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bittersweet. But entirely truthful. About a weird sense of deja vu. Do you remember, Ace, what you said in response to the fifth cone? You have to believe in paradise, and you have to put trust in others. This is the result of that trust. It was a paradox to begin with. The entreaty is being a promise to put an end to hatred once and for all. That simply is impossible. Ironically, the treaty bears the name of paradise. General Sewer Council President always did have an unpalatable sense of humor. You witnessed it yourself. The hatred between Gehenna and Trinity. Arius' deep-seated animosity. The treaty bearing the name of paradise that cannot be proven was signed, driven by their rancor. A fitting end for those of us who were exiled from paradise, don't you think? I get it now, Saya. You don't know what happens next either, do you? Oh. Now I get it. I actually get it now. She's hiding. That's why she hasn't woken up. She always let her dreams tell her what happens next instead of just letting it happen. She's afraid of going into the unknown. That's why she hasn't woken up. She just intentionally just did not want to wake up. She's afraid. She doesn't know what comes next, so she's hiding away in her dream. That's it. That's the answer. That's exactly why she hasn't woken up. What makes you think that? Because you're still here. That's why. I'm not. Ace, what are you saying? I'm saying you're scared of being in the present. What? You're going back? Yeah. Believe it or not, as much as I love resting, there's people waiting for me, so I kind of have to. Even if you manage to wake up now, nothing will change. That's why I foresee. It's the truth of the world is told by the 7 cones. I ain't really interested in providing paradise, and I really don't care about the cones riddles either. Are you denying the 7 cones? But why? The existence of paradise is life's ultimate question. If its existence can't be proven, then nothing can be. Are you trying to say you still believe in paradise? You can't prove it. Do you choose to have blind faith that it exists? Honestly, I just keep moving forward regardless. Whether it's bad, whether it's good, or nothing really gets out of it. I just like living life to its fullest. That's kind of the way I've been all my life anyways. Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise? That question really isn't proving the existence of paradise. But simply a cone about the nature of faith, is that what you're implying? Well, I have faith everything will turn out alright. Sure, there'll be ups and downs, but that's just life, right? I mean, you should know this better than anyone too. But there are people waiting for me. I'll see you later, Saya. Wait, Ace, there's still one more thing I must ask you. Faith alone won't change anything. It won't stop your prayers from falling on deaf ears. Where's the rationale that faith can change the world? Who said to let the world do it for me? If you believe your bikini bombs are— what the what? Panties? Welcome to the modern generation, so I'm not sure I follow. And what do they have to do with bikini bottoms? Is this some type of cone? I've never heard of this one before. See you around, Sarah. So that's how it is. You intend to see the epilogue after all, Ace. Leaving me here hiding in my dreams. Perhaps you were right. Maybe I am afraid of finding out what happens next. What's on the next page? Must I see the story all the way to the end? I suppose that's my duty. Very well, Ace. Even if it's a gloomy, sad, painful, and ultimately bittersweet story, I will see it through to the end. Oh, Sissa. You turned the gift you cherish as much as your life into a murder weapon. The bomb that was meant to destroy my halo. You still had it all this time. Hime! Hime! However, Daru is still alive. Her wounds may be grave, but she lived. Because Atsuko protected her. Hime, get a hold of yourself! Atsuko! Atsuko, the one they referred to as Hime. She must be precious to Sayori. The royal blood's strength has weakened. Could she be dead? I could have my experiment disrupted. The communal sanctorum is not yet ready. Perhaps I was mistaken. She had already taken precautions, such as the course of one with precious royal blood. So be it. It will take time, but it's the least I can do for a temporary comrade. Continue the experiment. So Atsuko is still alive. Yet I have little doubt that that bomb will destroy my halo. You have wounded Sayori despite her being shielded from the brunt of it. Perhaps Atsuko's halo has its own guardian angel. Regardless, this is sure to throw a wrench in the Arius squad's plans. Their all-out assault on Trinity has been delayed, and their hold on the council has been weakened. The fighting at the cathedral is also slowing down. It will be possible to search and rescue the wounded with the two sides at stalemate. As for Asusa, this new turn of events may ease her despair, if only slightly. Another wounded spotted. Requesting transport. This way, bring the stretcher. Over there's another. President, we've rescued the Penamori Society members that were aboard the airship that crashed into the lake. Shimokoto was among the recovered. The lake. Sure is a lucky woman. We'll take care of the transportation. Continue your rescue efforts. Place any more you find in intensive care units. Yes, ma'am. Follow the prefect team. Senior Administrator Alco remains in command. That prefect has suffered serious injuries and is still unconscious. The prefect supported the Eden treaty more than any of us. Huh? Nothing. Please continue as you were. The storm is coming. Hurry. Justice Task Force President Sururi is seriously injured, and Vice President Hasumi is in critical condition. So they found them? Sakurako is also in bad shape. The remaining Knight's infirmary is full. We're transporting them to empty rooms in the old library. No. Sakurako. What about Nakisa? We're still searching for her. Emergency. Relico Tea Party followers are preparing to declare war on Gehenna. What? We can't allow that to happen, especially not now. They're just a task force. They're marching on the cathedral. One of our units is doing their best to stop them. What? The Tea Party's lower members must be in total disarray. We have to do something. The fighting needs to cease so we can put our focus on the rescue efforts. This is getting out of hand. What am I supposed to do? Saya. Help me, Ace. What do you mean the president disappeared? I mean, she was lying here just a moment ago. Find her. She couldn't have gone far. She's in no condition to be going anywhere with those injuries. Yes, ma'am. Did she go off to fight on her own? Is the formal declaration prepared? It's ready. Good. Let's not wait a moment longer. I'm begging you, wait. Ura Hanako, who let you in? Per Trinity bylaws, war cannot be declared without a proper tea party host. Didn't you see the footage? Gehenna is not our enemy. I don't have all the details yet, but I'm sure Arius are the ones behind what's happening. They were able to infiltrate the catacombs under the Trinity district. Arrest her. What? So you pledged your allegiance to the Sisterhood after all. What? You're correct. Review the footage. We identified those strange entities as the St. Justina Council. We also know that the modern day ties with the Sisterhood was with the Council. That's why we had no choice but to take to the cathedral. But to take to the cathedral? You can stop playing detective now, Hanako. We've also confirmed the missile's launch point. It came from the cathedral ruins, an area controlled by the Sisterhood. Your assertion may be correct. It could be the Arius infiltrated our district through the catacombs below. But that leads us to believe Arius and the Sisterhood were working together all along. It's not outside the realm of possibility, especially given how shrouded in mystery Sisterhood keeps itself. This is why we, the Pater faction, have taken matters into our own hands. Don't tell me the rest of the Tea Party is. Correct. Those and Sanctus faction members who oppose or reserve judgment regarding our actions have been placed in custody. So they're taking over? Can we deal with them, please? They are. Is it? You're forgetting that one Tea Party leader remained. Mika. I gotta get up now. Right this way, Miss Mika. What will you do now, Asusa? You managed to save many others to be resolved, but you failed to abolish the council by voiding the commandments. Gehenna disappeared, and Trinity's Hanako has been arrested. Mika's even free now. Is this the ending you were fighting for? In the end, it truly was futile, fleeting and meaningless like a dream. No, not yet. Asusa? Now isn't the time to give up. You have to act. You have the time to feel sorry for yourself, you have time to think of a solution. The next plan, the next goal, whatever comes next. You just gotta keep trudging on. I can't stop here. There has to be a way. The Gauss wasn't disappeared. Sire and Oscar are safe after all. No, regardless of that. I have to keep moving. Sire, he must be stopped. There's no other way. Asusa, you still intend to fight? Even knowing it's all in vain, you still insist. Well, it's better than trying than not trying. That's the thing. Hurry. Later. Prepare to march on Trinity. We need more time. He's right, Hime's wounded and the council isn't doing so hot. We have no choice but to return to the cathedral and renew the commandments. Fine. We'll do as you said. Let's go. I said now! Please, Miss Mika, this way. Miss Mika, we're sorry for taking so long. You're free now. I see. Now I understand what must be going on. Are you all fans of mine or something? Have you come for my autograph? But no, that's not it. Trinity's in a state of emergency, I know. You're going to declare war on Gehenna, aren't you? That's too funny. Precisely. This is our opportunity to get Gehenna off the map. Just as you wish, Miss Mika. We'll follow your orders. Please issue a command to prepare for battle throughout all of Trinity. Huh. You're right. I do get Gehenna. I'm so flattered that you remembered. What of it? Is that why you're collecting all like a bunch of crazy fanatics? Pardon me? Kind of pathetic, barging here appealing to my hatred, pleading with me to do your dirty work. You know how funny it is. Miss Mika, don't think you're going over the line? Am I? Sorry if you're the one who's offended. It's like you said, I do hate Gehenna so much that there are times where I like to burn them all like ants under a magnifying glass. But you know what? Now is one of those times. Did you hear me? I feel like it. So, why don't you all be good girls and just go home? You're wasting your time. You don't feel like it? How can you say something like that? This is a critical moment in Trinity's history. So what? It's wrong to force someone to do something they don't feel like doing, you know. It's just like my hatred of Gehenna. It's just because. There's no great meaning or purpose behind it. So stop wasting your breath and mosey along. I'm not in the mood to deal with this. Find someone else who will let you use their hate on your behalf. Did you just say? Did I stutter? I'm telling you, it's stupid to need someone else to order you to carry out your own hate. In other words, she's not about to be used. Get on yourself. It's not true. You Harpy. This is thanks we give her breaking out of prison? So you're hitting her now? Oh, just picking out the arm is a little unfair, don't you think? And you're okay, that one hurt. They are really starting to piss me off. Dude, what is with these Trinity students? Like, actually. What are you doing, little gumdrop? What are you doing? Who are you? Bullying is illegal. She's totally outnumbered. I won't allow it. Well, time to get moving. You insist on fighting too, Ace? So, major students can remain just students. So they shouldn't have to become things such as soldiers or killers. That's the kind of outcome you're fighting to prevent, isn't it? Because that's how things should be. It isn't that simple, Ace. You're facing malice and distrust that dates back to generations, practically an eternity. So what? They need me. And it's time for someone to put a stop to it. Stand down, first year. Did you see what's going on? We're now under martial law on the brink of war. I know that, but move. If you lay a finger on her, I swear I will never, ever forgive you. Do it. I dare you. Wait, I've seen this girl somewhere before. She does look familiar. Hey. She belongs to Mika work club. She's with me. Ace? The voice from Scale? It can't be. We were told they were unconscious and in critical condition. What's he doing here? That's enough. Put your weapons down. But I've come so far. Don't make me say it twice. Oh, the Ace is playing around. Get out of here. Ace? Is it really you? Hey, buddy. Sorry I kept you waiting for so long. Ace. Hey. You okay? It's really you. Uh, yeah. So, long time no see? Yeah. Why did you go along with them? Oh, that? Well, I wonder. I suppose it was perfect opportunity to rid myself of Gehenna once and for all. But I don't really have an answer. I don't know why. Hey, even I don't really get it. Wait a second. Am I? Mika. I thought your hatred would move you to capitalize on the opportunity. Why would you relent now? I don't understand, Mika. What are your intentions for one to reconcile with Arius? My intentions? Nagi says asking what the political benefit is to doing so. That's not what I was thinking at all. You just want to trade these factions, right? Sure, it was a long time ago. But what if we went to their district and told them we want to be friends? We could invite them over for tea and it'd be like good old days. What's with the awkward silence? Is there something on my face? I think it's a pretty good plan. That's what I would do if I were the host. I swear, have you considered how they would respond at all? Not to mention that no one knows where Arius district is in the present day. I'm mostly concerned about your intentions. Trinity would become more powerful if Arius agreed. Which can incite a war. Is that what you want? I hadn't really thought about it, but that could be fun. Maybe we could fight wipe out Gehenna. Isn't that what everyone wants? What's wrong, Saya? Why are you looking at me like that? You always were self-centered. You're impulsive, thoughtless, and self-destructive on top of that. Yeah, that's why I never cared for you. Here. So it's just through here. Now I'll be on the line and become host when she takes her little extended vacation to the hospital. This is gonna be so much fun. Squad will handle the infiltration from here. Squad. Just so you know. Saya's dead? But how? Why? This have happened? This isn't how things were supposed to go. It's a joke? I just wanted to. Wait. Why did I do that? Why didn't I want to attack on Saya? Why did I want her out of the way? Oh. Right. I wanted to be the host. Of course, because I hate Gehenna so much and Nagi is forced to treat down our throats. Why would she do something like that? It's so stupid. A peace treaty with Gehenna? As if that would ever happen. I won't let it. Saya says she could see the future. Why didn't she see that one coming? Why didn't she protect herself? She's too weakened to be in the T-bar to begin with. And that issue will look at me sometimes. So I mean, when you think about it, this was inevitable. This was the sacrifice that had to happen to get rid of Gehenna. Yeah, that must have been it. I'm sorry, Saya. I didn't mean to. I never meant for things to turn out like this. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being such an idiot. Mika. Ace. I want to see Saya. I want to see Nagi again. If only I could. No, I understand, Mika. You were only trying to rationalize what happened. You were trying to protect your heart and conscience. And as usual, you made a mistake and got carried away. I thought I had you all figured out. I thought I understood what kind of person you were, what kind of thoughts you have. But I was mistaken. We both still have a lot to learn then. You found yourself at the wrong end of a twisted fairy tale before you could even realize it. Just like me. Murder, death, betrayal, strife. It was too grim of a story for a girl like you to be involved with. Mika. You've been suffering for quite some time. So I'll forgive you. Maybe I should be asking for your forgiveness as well. We'll have a lot of catching up to do in the future. Where's Hanako? I gotta find Hanako. Impossible. He's his back? Hey, bye, what's up? Hey, you. Come back. Yeah. Yep. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Just leave it to me. I'll take it from here. Smart for me, she wakes up. She sees this big toothy grin staring at her. What about Saruga and the others? Hey. Yeah, she's doing just fine. Hey. What do you think you're doing, Akko? You shouldn't move yet. Take it easy, too. I'm alright. But the present's still missing. You know, I think I know where she is. Ace. There you for me. Ace, it's Asa says she's fighting all by herself. She's out there all alone, still struggling. I know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help her. Is there anything a girl like me can do to help? Stay by her side. Now I'm in a world tour. Yeah, we could just leave her like this. Oharu. I know what it feels like to be all alone too. To be left behind. We can't just abandon her. I agree. I can only imagine how lonely she is right now. And this is why you're making Work Club's leader here for me. What? Your resilience is what you led us here. Ordinary or not, you've never given up. We've all worked hard, but we only got this far because of you. You are our class president. That's right. None of us would be standing here if not for you, Ifemi. Go tomorrow. Whatever you get a little lost, you can always rely on me. I'll be there for you. Every step of the way. Alright. I get it completely. I've learned my lesson. I won't give up and I won't get down on myself. I'll do whatever it takes. Let's go, Ace. We're gonna go save Asusa. Atta girl. We'll do it together. For Asusa's sake. That's right, because she's our friend. Oh, their little gumdrop admitted it. I'm so happy. Gathering people. Persuading them. Communicating and understanding. Ace is trying to unite the students of Trinity and Gehenna after they've been torn apart yet again. Even as we speak, the Saint Justinian Council are carrying the will of Arius' resentment as they march on Trinity and Gehenna. Yet there you are. Still standing. Still fighting. Little by little, uniting us under one cause. While also still trying to stop Arius all by herself. At the old cathedral. The same place left in ruins, symbolic of the paradise lost. That is where Arius, Asa, and Ace will clash. Asa. Sorry. How dare you harm Hime? You're going to answer for what you did. I'll stop you, Sayori. If it's the last thing I do. I like to see you try. Why, Asusa? Why struggle so much? What are you trying to prove? You know as well as I do, all is, whether it's in vain or not, my choice is to struggle. The use of a pointless struggle! Me? 4 reinforcements confirmed. No, wait. There are more coming. Aren't they? Then who are you supposed to be? I'm just an ordinary student. Euphemie, no. Why would you come here? You shouldn't be here. So you keep telling me. I'm just a normal, ordinary girl. I get it. Okay? That gas mask you're wearing. The face you've been hiding. That's supposed to be the real Asusa, right? The one that came from a completely different world than a plain ordinary girl like me can understand. That's what you've been telling me. Euphemie, No, listen! You're the one who's wrong, Asusa. I'm not the ordinary nice girl you think I am. I'll show you. Please tell me. Yes, please tell me, Faust! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! She's back! What the? Now, do you see? Sayaki back strikes me even more fear into people's hearts than our gas mask does. Vitalized terror that you can't comprehend. Euphemie? Huh? Euphemie, what do you think you're... As I was saying. Not as different as you think. One the same. There's nothing wrong with me being by your side. So don't labor whether any of us belong, or say that we can't be together. Don't try to push me away. Because even if you do, that won't stop me. I'll always be by your side, Asusa. Euphemie, you don't have to do this. Wearing paper bag on your head and make up a fake gang won't. Who are you calling a fake? Yeah! Yeah, baby, let's go! Let's go! I feel like a bad guy all of a sudden. My crew showed up. Those masks. Could it be? An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Forsake mercy and walk the path of chaos. Yep, that's our motto. It's perfect for a game that's an idol group by day and fights villains by night. Wouldn't that become the motto? Still trying to give us a backstory. Master Sensor Game reporting in. We're here to support you, Leader Faust. I'm so glad to see them again. I've missed them so much. Is this really happening? They do exist. Who are they? Unknown. There's no intel on them. The mass swimsuit gang, I thought they were just an urban legend, but they're real. We shall let our guard down later. They may seem harmless, but we can't afford to underestimate anyone at this stage. The gang's all here, baby. Let's get to it. Bingo. Just as a higher up at Kaiser Corporation about what Faust did to them. Yeah, she nuked them with artillery missiles. She even held up a bank in the black market like it was nothing. Not to mention that time she turned the entire Kaiser POC into a unit into dust. Terrifying, ain't she? She's chaos incarnate, like a boss rules the darkest underworld with an iron fist. Yep, that's our Faust. Faust! 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 Don't be embarrassed. What are you talking about? Put the mask back on. Baby, it feels good to be back. My. Oh, the glare in their eyes. It's returned. Hey, you okay? You're okay. It's a relief. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you found me. It's just like you. Well, I mean, I kind of figured. You and I are more alike than I thought we are. It's over. I'm done. I can't do it anymore, Ace. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm so tired. Please go on without me. Consider this my retirement. I didn't come here to drag you back to the fight. All I wanted to say was thank you for saving my life, Hina. That was my job. What I was supposed to do. No. I wanted to thank you for everything. I wanted to say thanks for giving everything you had. You fought harder and with more care than anyone. Don't say it like that. You're doing it again. But I can't be like Takanashi Hoshino. What do you mean? I'm not strong. Like she is. She was the one who found the body of Abedos' student council president. I'm sure that must have been hard for her. Even after suffering through so much, she's still at Abedos fighting. I can never do something like that. I can never be that selfless. Already. It's okay, you know. I tried! Did everything I could. I tried and tried. And no one could understand or recognize it. I thought I didn't care, but even now, still thanking me for what I did. Even now, it's not fair, you know. I wanted to be like Koshin and make a work club. You want someone to have a shoulder lean on, didn't you? I wanted you to encourage me. I wanted you to praise me. Then I'll do it. I'll do as much as you want. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, I'm the one who's sorry. I promise you to spot my next makeup work club. I'll improve your grades, praise you all you want. My grades aren't the issue, I usually get straight A's. Oh, you're nice to be a stellar student, doesn't it? Huh. Oh yeah, I get it. You felt left out when you heard about the Sensu Symposium. Not exactly. Anyway. What are we talking about again? Retirement? Didn't mean it deep down. Just one trying to be spoiled for once. I'll be okay, Ace. Let's go. Whoo, boy, it's good to be back. Yeah. I feel like this is an Avengers Endgame. It's so cool. Surrounded. Numbers are our favorite leader. Think again. Numbers are meaningless in the face of a continuously growing council. On the contrary, this works out in our favor. Now they can all be taught a lesson also is going to be reminded. The truth of this world. They'll see it to its full of malice and hatred, and the life that is itself is ultimately in vain. No one can escape that fate. All is in vain. With me? I meant what I said, us. I'm still upset with you. But more than anything, I'm glad you're okay. Friends get angry at each other sometimes, but I know it wasn't your fault. I'll always forgive you, even if you don't forgive yourself. You will? But I'm not going to forgive them. Malice? Hatred? That's the truth of the world as they see it? That everything in life is meaningless. To hell with that!
あずさちゃんが人殺しになるのは嫌です。 で不愉快な物語、後味の悪い物語は、もしそれが正しいとしても、この世界の真実だとしても、私は好きじゃありません。
Just Hanukkah smiling in the back.
私は平凡なのが好きです。平凡で何の個性もない私ですが、私のこの好きな気持ちだけは誰にも譲るつもりはありません。友情で苦難を克服して努力がけなされなくて、幼稚であっても最後にみんなが笑えるような物語、最後はみんなが幸せになる物語、そんな平凡な物語が好きです。誰であろうと私たちに強要はできません。私たちが作っていく物語は私たちが決めます。ですから今から始めます。私たちの物語を、学園と青春の物語を。
You said it better than I ever could. Got it, girl. These are clouds. They're gone. Almost on cue. That's impossible. Is this some kind of miracle? There's no such thing. This is something different. Could it be a renewal of the commandments? I hereby declare us the true Eden Treaty Organization. What? You can't be. Ace, are you doing what I think you are? The General Steward Council President was originally meant to be the Eden Treaty's mediator. The same person that established Shale and granted it exterior authority. By doing this, you're having Shale act in the General Steward Council President's stead. Is that how you interpret your role in the Eden Treaty? So was Arius interpreted by asserting their authority even after sitting out the first council. All the relevant parties to the Eden Treaty have gathered. Gehenna, the Tea Party, the Justice Task Force, the Prefect Team. Here up top, the remains where the old cathedral once stood. Everything as it was intended, and now on behalf of the treaty's initial mediator, the General Steward Council President, you, Ace, wish to fulfill the promise bearing the name of Paradise. You disordered and misconstructed the contract to fit your desires. Fire with fire, an eye for an eye. They ruthlessly took control, so you took it right back. Just as outsider would. Oh, interesting. They're in peril. The commandments say to follow the ETO's orders, but now there's two of them. It doesn't matter. Your declaration means nothing. Happy endings? Do you think erasing the hatred and mistrust in the world is that simple? Living in a fantasy. Stop dreaming. They're my friends. My students. It's my responsibility to help them achieve their dreams. What kind of teacher would I be if I didn't support them? What type of friend would I be? If it's their dream, then it's mine too. Go, my little gumdrop! Perfect. This is so cool. Everyone's fighting together. We're all basically united. Yes! The central path is clear. Focus your efforts on the west. Understood. Allow us to lend a hand. Asumi? It's been a while, Chidatsu. Here, if I side by side like this as we help Jace reclaim the shale building. Seriously? I think even just a task force president wants to join in. I see. Feel free to help. Hey there, Miss Head Prefect. Count us in too. I'll assume Council Vice President? Hey, don't be like that. You should remember my name's Hoshino. People call me by my talents and whatnot just makes me feel that much older than I already am. You started by referring to her title to begin with. You remember her name? Well, you see, when you get to my age... Bruh. There's so much gunfire going on. I guess it's our turn now. All set. Locked and loaded. Hello, Foreclosure Task Force. I have lights on enemies in your area. Send you the data now. You did that, Senior Administrator? I did indeed. It's been a while, hasn't it, Okasai? How have you been? Well, not bad, I suppose. It's so weird. We were enemies just the other day. Yep, no enemy finishes the job, as usual. I've never been more proud. Leader. Sayori? Kelso can barely maintain his manifestation any longer. The presence of the two ETLs are causing commandments to lose their fist. It's happening to the entire council. Even Ambrosius. We have no hope of victory without them. It's over. Sorry. Please surrender. Silence! Why? What makes you so different? We cut from the same cloth. We suffer together. We despair together in this bleak wasteland. How is that you, and only you, can find meaning in a world where everything is in vain? What makes you so special? I refuse to accept it and reject the meaning of your bound. Every last thing you experience at Trinity. To hell with all of it. It's in vain. All of it. No, it's not. The hard work we put into pass our exams will always have meaning. Even every breath that fills our lives is ultimately vain. There's still meaning. The struggle is to live. I'll show you, sorry. I won't fall here. Wait, I'm losing? I'm losing! Wait! Was this part of the plan? I think I... What? Was that supposed... Oh god, it wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, I actually had to be sorry this time around. Oh, no. No. Keep for me, no. The recharge time is just so freaking slow. Oh my gosh, look how slow it is, and Asa's about to die again. No. No. Why? What the heck, bro? They all have 5. I just realized that. Holy dude. Every single one of them has 5 and it recharges so slowly. Remember I said I hope that she wasn't gonna be a problem in the future? She's becoming a problem. A very big problem. Oh my gosh, finally. I knew I just had to beat her. I knew it. Remember how I said Hifumi was my saving grace one time? I don't think I did. Hifumi was my saving grace, and she has always come in. This is why I love her. This is why. Oh my gosh. This is why we struggle. That seals it. We've lost. I don't think it can go on any longer. No, not yet. There's still one last hope. Below the old cathedral. Sayori! She's headed for a passage that leads to the basement of the cathedral's ruins. It sounds like the repair is some kind of last resort. We have to stop her. They're not gonna make it easy for us. I have enough energy left to slip past them. I'll go. But Asa, you can't go alone. I'll go with her. All I have to do is stop Sayori. I won't be long. Yeah, I'll go with you. Safe? Okay. Thank you. Promise you'll both come back. Don't worry. I'm done running away. I promise. We'll be back. Okay. We'll be waiting. Be careful, got it? Alright, bud, let's go. Time to end it. Let's finish this, sorry. Very well. This is the final battle, so with everything on the line. Do you think you have a chance to defeat me all by yourself? She's not alone. You! Ace! Fine then. I'll rid myself of you and that irksome outsider at once. Then the truth of this world will be laid bare. All is in vain. Oh, she's such an antsy girl, ain't she? Well, I'll be darned. That's a lot of health. That's everyone's hope going into her. That's everybody. That is so cool. Literally the power of my friendship. Oh, what was that? Did someone flick a fly on her? What was that? Crit damage. Excuse me? Oh, I'm about to use this to my advantage. Thank you. Thank you, Akko. I love you. This is what the power of friendship is. This is hope. This is their story. Our story. Look at that damage. What's this? Can't move, Ace. Whoa, you do look pretty beat up, don't you? Let's go. Hime? Why didn't you run away? We've lost. How's this? She spoke? No, Hime, if you speak, she'll... It's okay. It's over now. She wasn't gonna let me live regardless of the outcome anyway. So it's fine. Let's end things here, Sayori. And... You can't mean returning to Arius. We'll be killed if we go back. Then let's run away. Together. Hey? Yes. Asa taught me something. The hatred we've carried for so long is not our own. It was never ours from the beginning. It was instilled into us and we falsely accepted it as ours. So I was right. I also realized that before us. You learned and experienced a lot while you've been gone. I can see now. You were blessed to have an excellent friend, Asa. And now Asa's found somewhere she belongs. So, Sayori, let's run away together. Away from here. Away from Arius. Away from that hatred that is not our own. But you can't just leave like this. Splendid. So the potential of... Oh, splendid. The potential of adulthood is on display once again. Intelligence and dignity, courtesy and conviction, experience and wisdom, all admirable qualities. Yes, you are the one. It's you. You're the one who holds the answer to the sublime which I seek. Is he talking about me? I'm just a young boy, kind sir. What you trying to say? I don't know you. Way. Oh, I can actually use my student. Oh, I can actually do it my own now? Man, say less. They about to die. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm fighting God again. Well, at least I don't have to deal with the raid boss. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Thank you, Ace. Truly. My apologies for turning in unfinished work. I promise to have it completed next time. Just as Black Sue said, he and I don't often see eye to eye, but I suppose I owe my debt of gratitude this time. Until next time, Ace, we shall meet again in a dream. We searched for Arius' squad after the battle, but they were nowhere to be found. They likely escaped through one of the cathedral's underground passages, but it was impossible to know which one. Hold on a little longer, leader. Where should we go now? We can't return to the district. She'll have us killed. I can think of worse alternatives. My good. People die when they're killed. Yes, they do, Hiyori. That is very much true. People do die when they're killed. How dare they make a fool of me? Why is Rohan the only one without an afro? She looks magnificent. She can drop a diss track with that fro. How are you feeling, Miss Nagisa? Though my halo is going to shatter, but I'm thankful I'm alive. As are we. Please take your time to recover. Thank you. But was that the only reason you came to see me? No. Actually, I was meant to deliver this letter. It's from Miss Mika. What does it say? Well... Hey, Nagi, I heard you've been out like a light ever since the missile hit. Also, lots happened while you were napping, you know. Don't you think you should be setting a better example at the host? I know I tell you what to... I know I tell you that you work too hard and you should take it easy, but I didn't think you take it that easy. By the time you woke up, Sleeping Beauty. Anyway, now that you're up, I'll ask you for a favor. Get out of bed and get back out there. There's a lot needs doing. First in the confinement room, he only needs to get a basic network TV. Can you believe that? Hook me up with a cable so I can watch all my favorite shows 24/7. Oh, and I'm also on my favorite moisturizer. I only carry it in a few places, so could you be a dear and go buy some for me? I'll send you the directions later. Oh, and my hairdryer barely does the job anymore. Can you give me a new one? Top of the line, please. Just give me the same one you use. You know, the really expensive one. She's doing just great. Please see to it that she only has... Please see to it that she's only fed cake rolls from now on. The unsung hero. Definitely. What's happening? You know what? I'm never gonna bother asking. I'm definitely not gonna bother asking. Oh hey, welcome back. Good to see you two again. Captain? The captain is back? I'm sorry for leaving you off so suddenly. Captain! Aww. Aww. No, you don't have to cry. I'm back now. There's still plenty of work to be done. Isn't that right? Oh, she decided to get up? Heya? Whoa, where did you come from? It's a pleasure to see you both again. Ah, yes. I taught her the ways of the hunt. She was taking lessons. It's how we share things we never have before. Never could. The things we always wanted to tell one another. We're sure to encounter our share of misunderstandings. We'll just have to have faith in one another. If we can never truly know what's on the other's thinking. Quite the paradox. We have no choice but to traverse the darkness with that in mind. That is our assignment. Oh, say, you make it sound so daunting. Those big philosophical speeches are why you don't have more friends, you know. On the contrary, maybe you have more if you fill that empty head of yours with some culture and supplication. Settle down, you two. She just got back. So the original Mika work club passed and disbanded. I want to cry. And now I'm here to devise a new Mika work club. Wait, you gave me that means you failed. How did you fail? Well, the thing is, I went to a pedal concert of some sort and forgot I had an exam the next day. We were so busy that I forgot to stay for my next exam. So I got a little overconfident and tried to roll on the third year. Stop it. And I couldn't let them all join the club again without me, so I tanked another exam. She's the best. I'm sorry, Ace, we really let you down. But at least we don't have to worry about being expelled this time, and the exam should be normal. Faint? Nah, dude, just walk out the door. Ace? Ace, no! What the heck? Don't you think you overreacted a little? Oh dear, you really do look good on your back, Ace. See, stop trying to take advantage of the situation, you perv! Sexual assault is punishable by death! Thank you, Koharo, for protecting my masculinity and whatever else I have. I don't want her stealing anything else from me. So. She is beat up, dude. I expect you and your friends to continue learning and growing together. We'll keep striving for a brighter future. I know you will, because you're strong. Even in a dark world where all is in vain. Even if you find yourself in the most desolate of depths. Asusa. So I understand your story about the flower. This is where we part ways. But I do hope you find that happiness. Don't even know that. There's obviously a chapter 4, you little liars. Who's the redneck?